Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, we've got somebody cutting blocks in the background, so I'll try and keep cutting you off, but it's time to put the rhubarb to bed. You can see now it's all nicely dyed back, so the crowns around here will have taken all those nutrients from the leaves and stored it in their crowns and hopefully get a nice crop next year. But we need to give them a little bit of manure, and I've been suggested that I give them some wood chips as well, so I'll be doing a little experiment with fresh wood chips, 3-year-old wood chips, and then some manure. But everything's in the way. This is a great idea, but I've now used it as a dumping ground. These are the polycarbonate sheets that are going on the shed renovation. It's a wheelie bin. It's one that was paid for, because if once they get damaged you have to pay for them. So we've got that now. A few more pallets here. There's the gate, a pallet. These are the ones that we was using for the square foot gardening. This is that tank we got. It was 273 litres, so that's got to find a home. And there's my green bin that we use for the banana runoff and the rhubarb leaf tea insecticide. We've got some more timber. Oh look guys, I've got some more pallet collars. He promised me 10, he'd give me 12. Lovely. And we've got all these pallets as well, which you've seen before. These planks of wood here are from those very long pallets that we got. I've stripped those down, managed to do that. And then these are some more bits of timber from a skip find, and been denailed and may come in very useful for something. So we've got to get all this cleared, and while we're looking, I ended up being distracted, and now we've got these 3 barrels all in line. It's been too wet to put any silicone on those joints, but that's all now flowing into here, and then it's siphoning out into these 2 barrels, which are easy accessible from each side. We just lift them off, and the water levels have now evened themselves out as expected. And if you haven't seen the previous video on how we stop the pipe kinking, have a look at that. And I definitely give myself too many jobs to do in November. We've got 7 bags of leaves collected now, and the rake and the leaf grabbers. The rake was paid for by 4 or 5 of my subscribers via the PayPal. And the leaf grabbers was donated by Chris at ACS. So thank you to all those people. If you're still watching, I'm making good use of them. Well, that was a little bit of effort, but now it's done. So we've got things like the raspberry runners. We need to pull them out and then open the crowns up. I haven't seen this rhubarb for a while. So if we just make a start, I'll just show you a little bit. Making sure we get these gloves on and pull these out. I'll put that down there because that's where trying to get as many of the roots out as we can, and then it's just a matter of finding the crowns. We've got one there, whether you can see that or not, and then I'm probably standing on the other one. There's the other crown. It's even started to blow out there now, so we'll just keep those clear. Just work my way along. The odd weed ain't gonna hurt. With these crowns we need to make sure we keep all this debris from the old leaves away from it, and add our ingredients. So in my wisdom, I've actually collected all these leaves up now because these crowns are getting quite big, which is nice to see. and this material that we added last year, the muck and the spent compost that I find, the cocoa coir, has done a cracking job. And I'll put that rubbish into the bin. And one of my phobias in the 40 questions was a rat jumping out at me, and the rat's got in. I thought, where's he got in? He couldn't get through that, so he's nibbled away out a bit more. So looks like it's more nails. So that's them topped off. So this is naturally split into 3. So we've got the manure in that one with it's quite well broken down. I haven't been able to collect any manure because of the travel restrictions, and really I haven't had time anyway. These are the 3-year-old wood chips, and then we've got some reasonably fresh wood chips, and I'm just interested to see. This is where my best rhubarb is normally for the giant vegetable show, so we need 3 heavy sticks, but that's good. And what I normally do now is to stop the birds from kicking it all about and pinching all my composting worms, is to top it off with some cocoa coir. And it just happens that I found another 700 litres, 30 litre pots, and there's about 25 litres in each of them. So we'll be spreading some of that on top, and that takes my 6-year total to 26,900 litres. Not bad. So I'm just doing the last bit now, and some people say yeah, cover the crowns, some people say no, don't. My personal opinion is not to cover the crowns, but everybody can make their own decisions. As you can see, this compost's quite dry. When the cannabis growers finish their grow, they let it dry out, stop feeding, then the plant produces the bit that they're after. And because they make so much money with the manure, because they make so much money, they throw everything away. I should just go round now and tidy these crowns up. A little bit won't hurt, but I'm happy with that. So I'll finish off cleaning round them, and we'll show you the finished article. The light's pretty difficult, but as you can see, we just have just tidied all those up, and these darker areas are where the cocoa coir sucks up all that lovely moisture that helps keep our bed nice and moist throughout those summer months. But overall, I'm pleased with that, and they're now done for the winter, so I can put all my mess back now. I'm going to do a separate video on pallet collars and how to get them, because I do get this asked quite regular. It'll be easier for me to point somebody in the direction of my video instead of me keep repeating myself in words. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, then please consider subscribing, like or dislike for the interaction, and please comment. The only way we all learn is by reading the comments and getting hints and tips to make us better gardeners. Till next time, my friends, ta-ra for now.